hey, let's do some Demi together. So many people bought it while it was on sale. So many people are still curious about it. So here we go. This is like a makeup system you've never heard of, unless you've been following along. So this is color science to sculpt and filter your face. So this is what I'm doing right now, is sculpting. I'm putting this red sculpt where it's kind of this muddy green color, and you can see how it's just doesn't look like makeup at all. Look how it just looks like color. I don't know how they made this formula, but it doesn't look a thing like makeup. So I'm just going to sculpt first because that's going to give me warmth, color, and help me not focus so much on things I don't like. We're all just a little too critical of ourselves, and my goal is to help you be comfortable in your skin. So doing something like this, very little makeup, just adding some color, filtering out a few things, will help you be more comfortable with your skin, because mostly it's your skin showing. And my husband compliments me on this, and he doesn't realize what he's saying is, your skin looks really good. When you take just a couple of things away, it looks really good. Okay, underneath my cheekbone, I do this NR-1 first to sculpt, just because I have some melasma right here, and that kind of diffuses some of the tones before I go in and sculpt it with NR. This is the NR-1. Now I'm going in with NR, which is just neutral red. That's all that stands for. But when I come back with a little bit of this, look how it just softly sculpts out that cheekbone without looking like makeup. It just looks like the natural shadow, but I just enhanced it a little bit. And then I also like to add a little bit of that NR right here just to give some color so I don't look washed out like that. Almost like a little bronzing effect. Same thing on this side. I did the NR-1. Now I'm just going to come in with a little bit of NR just to sculpt this out too. And just add a little color like that. And then whatever's left, I'll just run it underneath the jaw. I love this color. I'll put here what it is because I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but it's so warm and pretty. I'm gonna zoom in. It doesn't have texture to it. I mean, this is up close personal, no filter, just in front of a window. Literally, I have something holding my phone on the window. This side. I'm going to filter out those sunspots, so I'm just going to stay a little bit under those. I'm actually going to add a little bit of this to my forehead. So I did that NR around to sculpt, but I'm going to add a little more color right there. Look how that just looks like I have this amazing tan. I'm going to sculpt my nose real quick. This is called NV, Neutral Violet. Anywhere you see yellow, that's a good color to use when you're sculpting. So right here is kind of this yellow color, so I'm going to use the NV there. And I'm just barely using product. Now I'm going to use NR-1 because I have some freckling, some melasma in these areas. I'm going to take this NR-1. This almost will erase color. So I want to do that first before. I could just leave it like that, or I could add a little bit of NR now that I've kind of calmed down those tones, just to give it a little bit more definition, like that. And then down on this end, I've got more blue tones in my nose there, so I'm going to use NO, which is neutral orange. Orange is the opposite of blue, so that's why I'm doing that. I'm going to sculpt my lips. This is NV+1. So neutral violet +1, it's a little darker. And I'm using this bright brush, the soft end of the bright brush. And just give that lip an extension. I will use this spot brush, that's the bright brush, spot brush, to do the top here. Always blend it. But you can see how it's coming to life. And I'm going to use the same color that I used to give myself a lot of warmth on my lips. And look how just soft and pretty that looks. Nothing over the top. And then in the center, I'm going to take this, I've never done this, I thought I would try it. It's called VR1 Violet Red 1. And just pop it in the center. I've never used it, so I gotta get it working. I like it. I like it a lot. Hopefully you like it. I'm just going to filter out a few things that bother me, but I wanted to show you just having your eyes done, putting a little sculpting, adding a little color, just giving your lips some definition, a little pop of color. It helps you so much not focus on things that you don't like. So do all that first. You don't even have to put eyeshadow on if you don't want to. Just put on a little bit of mascara and some brows. Okay, so let's get into how I filter out under eyes, sunspots, scarring, more sunspots.